Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom to the household of faith. Let's begin this quick hit. So much is happening in the news. So I'm going to try my best to get out. We're going to call this a quick hit segment. Okay, it's going to be quick hit segment. Anyway, shalom to the household of faith. Let's begin this quick hit. And by giving honor and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rukakodash. And let's give double honors to our head apostles, the elders, the bishops out of the great millstone that taught us this truth. And salutations, peace to my fellow laborers out there doing this work in sincerity and in truth. And to the household of faith, I pray that this message finds all of you in perfect peace. Yes, it was our head apostles, Apostle Tahar. Actually, it's Apostle Tahar that used that word. He says, listen, because there's so much is happening in the news, let's try to get out those quick hits. So I'm going to start doing quick hits. So anyway, let's get right into it. Like I said, I want to try to get this under 10 minutes. Right now, I got 1 minute already in. So hear what Kim Jong-un is saying this morning. Actually, no, before we do that, let's go to the book of... let's open it up a bit. Let's go to the book of... let's go to... please bear with me. Oh, come on, what's happening here? Let's go this here. Let's go to... what's the precept? Yeah, let's go to second book of Ezra. And the things are moving very, very quickly. Let's start with second book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. It says here, he answered me and said, right? He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. That's what is happening right now. Uproars of the people. Total chaos across the Levant. Now, North Korea, Kim Jong-un made a statement this morning, ready to offer Iran weapon. He says, I'm only going to give you one that could wipe out the entire Israel. So this is the time that we are living in. Things are moving very, very, very quickly. So hear what the Lord says, second book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 4. It says here, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of those things that spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. That's what we are witnessing. We are witnessing the end of Babylon the Great. Family, let's get into the article. So Kim Jong-un to Tehran, I will give you missiles if you ask me. One is enough to wipe out Israel. You see that? These are the kings of the East that the Lord is bringing together. Russia also said the same thing. Okay, but we know Russia is going to get involved ultimately. Russia is going to get involved. China is going to get involved. But let's read this article. Family, like I said, it's just going to be just one article. This is a quick hit, okay? Quick hit. Let's go. It said the prospect of multi-front coalition with special weapons supporting Iran poses a serious threat to the West. You hear that? A serious threat to the West. That's exactly what the Lord says. Because when you look at this here, let's bring this out. When you go back and look at Jeremiah, let's get Jeremiah 50, what the Lord says. Didn't the Lord say he's bringing assembly of great nations to destroy Babylon? Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 9. It said, for lo, I will do what? For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Hear that? The north country. That's right, the north, talking about Russia, North Korea, China. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. You hear that? None shall return in vain. So this is the plan of the Lord. The Lord says what? He's bringing assembly of great nations together to destroy America. So with the statement North Korea made this morning, this is prophecy. Let's go back to the top. Hear what it says. It says Kim Jong-un condemned the Israeli and U.S. attack on Iran and sent a message of commitment to Tehran that North Korea is ready to provide the country with missiles for use against aggressors if requested, according to Pyongyang sources. It is the fact that North Korea has the technology, It says it is a fact that while North Korea has the technology to manufacture missiles similar to the Russian Oreshnik, which are enough to destroy even without a nuclear warhead, an entire city. Hear that? An entire city. You hear that? Even without a nuclear warhead, an entire city. Listen to this. Kim Jong-un claimed that one missile is enough to wipe out Israel, highlighting the destructive capabilities of North Korea's nuclear and ballistic arsenal. An Operation Epic Fury continues to target the Iranian leadership. North Korea's entry into the rhetoric and potentially military conflict adds a dangerous new dimension to the conflict. The Lord told you that what? The candle has been lit. Let's go quickly. Like I said, how many minutes? 5 minutes. Oh yeah, family, I want to get this under 10 minutes. Let's go here quickly to the book of, where is it? Second book of Ezra, right? Second book of Ezra, chapter 16. Let's get it. Chapter 16, verse, is it verse, I think it's verse 14. Let's go to verse 14. What does it say? Is it 11 or 15? Is it? Please bear with me. The Lord says the fire have been lit. Oh, come on, it's around here. Yep. Second book of Ezra, chapter 16, verse 15. It says here, no, let's start from verse 14. And we're going to read 14, 15, and 16. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled. The fire is what? Kindled and shall not be put out till what? It consume the foundation of this earth. The fire is lit. And that's what we are witnessing. You set the fire in motion. The Lord says it's not going to what? End until Yahweh is the one that's going to put it off. Yahweh is coming in the midst of this war, World War III. He said the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of this earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. You see that? So that's why the fire have been lit, and this is only going to get worse before Yahweh Shai steps in, and then he's going to put everybody to sleep. Okay, so now listen to this. It said this comes after reports of China supplying hypersonic anti-ship missiles to Iran and Russia issuing nuclear warnings through Dmitry Medvedev. That was yesterday. The North Korean threat specifically targets Israel, which has been a key partner in the attack against Iranian regime. Kim Jong-un is using the same extreme rhetoric that has characterized his previous confrontation with the West. This statement significantly raises the stake for the big one that President Trump recently warned is coming soon. It said, as global energy markets remain paralyzed and European gas prices continue to rise, the prospect of a multi-front coalition with nuclear weapons supporting Iran poses an existential threat to regional and global security. The international community now faces a rapidly growing alliance of nuclear-armed states, Russia, China, and North Korea. These are the kings of the East. Everything is coming together beautifully. These are the kings of the East. North Korea, nuclear power. China, Russia. And they are the one that the Lord is going to raise up to destroy America and the West. So when it comes to pass, you get on your knees and exalt the name of our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How am I doing for time? I think, 9 minutes. Let's wrap this up. It said the international community now faces a rapidly growing alliance of nuclear-armed states, Russia, China, and North Korea, all of which are signaling their opposition to the U.S. Hear that? Listen to this. China, listen to this. Let me go back to the international community now faces a rapidly growing alliance of nuclear-armed states, Russia 1, China 2, and North Korea, all of which are signaling their opposition to the U.S.-Israeli campaign in the Levant, aka Middle East. So family, Kim Jong-un said that the U.S.-Israeli military operation constitute illegal aggression and a violation of Iran's national sovereignty, adding that it is a given action consistent with the hegemonic and gangster nature of the United States. He even said that regional countries and other states with common interests should take responsibility for restoring peace and stability in the Middle East. Yeah, family, that is the end. This is a quick hit. I pray that this message finds all of you in perfect peace. Shalom, 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 shalom.